action.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all this morning. We remember that we come in the name of God, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Last week, we talked about Jesus stilling the storm. And so I thought this week we'd think about another storm, and I thought it was going to rain today, but it's not, which I suppose is quite good. But in the Bible we hear about another storm, which had all happened with Mr. Noah. And we remember that a long, long time ago, when God looked at the world, he was sad when he saw people fighting and being nasty and calling each other names. And he was really sad. And he said, I'm going to send some rain to come all over the earth, and there's going to be a big flood. But he had a special friend who was called Mr. Noah. And he said to Mr. Noah, he said, I want you to build an ark, which is a big boat. Here's our ark this morning. And he said, I want you to build it out of gopher wood. And so God said to Noah, go for it, Noah, and build it out of gopher wood. And Noah scratched his head and thought, but then it wasn't raining. Why build a boat like in the middle of our sports field? How silly. But God said to him, go for it, Noah. So he got the wood and he built a big ark. And this is our ark this morning. And then God said to Noah, I want you to put 2 of every animals and birds in the ark. So let's put some animals in the ark. Let's see what we can find. Oh, right. First of all, there'll be 2 unicorns. Then there'll be 2 lions. And then we'll have some puffins flying in. And this one's flying in. And the other one will be flying in from over there. And then what else? Oh, yes, we need 2 pigs. And they were all making so much noise. And then 2 cats. Clover and Comfrey came in. And they came in. And they meow, meow, meow. And they went into the ark. And then there were dogs, 2 dogs. And first of all there was Snowy. Where's your friend? He's lost his friend to come into the ark with him. Shall we see if we can call him? Come on, Buster, where are you? Where's that? Let's see if we can find Buster. Here's Buster. They're great friends. So they went into the ark together. And then another 2 doves flew in. And then last of all, Mr. Noah and Mrs. Noah and their sons, who were called Ham, Shem and Japheth, and their wives all went into the ark. So how many people went into the ark? Mr. and Mrs. Noah, Ham and his wife, Shem and his wife, Japheth and his wife. That was 8 people went into the ark. And it started to rain. And it rained and it rained. And so they closed up all the doors. And they closed up the roof. And it rained. And it rained. And it rained. And it was very, very wet. And it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And then it stopped. And gradually the waters went down. Until at last the ark came to stop on the top of the mountain. And there was land all around it. And it was beginning to look good. But there was still a lot of water around. So Noah didn't know what to do. So he got a big black bird, and a big black bird is called a raven. And he sent the raven out, and it flew around and didn't come back because it got nowhere to land. So Noah waited a week, and then he lifted up the top of the ark, and he got out one of the doves, and he sent the dove out, and it flew around, and it came back. So he waited another 7 days, and the dove went out and flew around, and then came back with an olive branch in its beak. And then Noah waited another 7 days, and he sent the dove out, and that time it didn't come back because there were lots of plants and trees and berries for it to feed on. So Noah then knew that it was okay for all the animals and all the family to come out of the ark. And so they all came out of the ark